want to try something out. You. Check. Here he. Mm-hmm. Here he. Mm-hmm. There we go. I got an audio clear. I got a one, got another one, and I got another one. Then I got a next one. Hmm. Right, I don't know what happened there. That was strange. How we doing, folks? Happy Wednesday. Huh? Midweek. Midweek pop-up. O'clock, midweek pop-up. How we doing, grand old chat room? Day 1S in the building. Doctor in the building. Angelo in the building. Hot cat in the building. Rasta in the building. Well, go on, Mr. Rasta. Big up to you. Big up to you. We got Kyle in the building. Good stuff. Good to see you, Kyle. Big up to day one. Always. Mm. Wednesday, midweek pop up. It's been a while since we'd, done a title pop up. Had a bit of time, bit of time, not too much time. I thought I'd check in with the people, see what's happening, see what's happening. Mm-hmm. Lay low. Big up to you folks. Thursday? No, it seemed like a Thursday, right? It seems like a Thursday. The days are just merging, right? The days are merging. I'm stuck at this workplace for another week or so, right? We was meant to be finished out of there. The handover. Well, not even handover yet. It's more of the snack period, right? I meant to be having an easy week while I'm at work. But nah, that ain't the case. I went into work the other day and the place was flooded. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. One problem after another. Right. So instead of snagging, we're sorting out this water problem now. So yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But that's what we're here for. I like solving problems, right? I really do. Scuba gear ready. Yeah, I know exactly. Exactly. You know what? We recently just laid down all the flooring, the carpet, the vinyl, everything. We was halfway out the building. Then we have to lift up all the vinyl. Well, not all of it, but in certain places, right? Vinyl, flooring, tiles. Oh man, crazy. I'll take some pictures and show you guys and video. Actually, I did actually. I've got it somewhere actually. Maybe show you guys a bit later. Yeah, work problems there. Grand old chat room. What is new? Hmm? What is popping? Hmm? You know, disclaimer. Have to start my show off by doing this. Entertainment purpose only, right? For entertainment purpose only. Now, anything new from the flat earthers? Hmm? Anything new from you flat earthers? Hmm? No? Okay. Anything new from you globies? Anything new from the globe sector? No? Okay. Anything new from the rising earth? Anything new from the rising earth? No? Okay. Anything new from the Mandela boys? Della Della? Anything new from the Della boys? No? Okay. Holographic society. Anything new? Oh, hold on. We had the holographic society boys. We had them the other day, right? Jason, RJ, and that. Yeah, we had them. They was doing the optical illusions with the sun, right? And the Pac-Man shit. Something was going on with the sun. So yeah, they brought something to the table. It's fair to say they brought something a bit different, right? S- Salutes to the man that no, what are they called? Holographic boys, holographic society. Salutes to you folks, right? Salutes to you folks. That was all right still, but much more work to be done. Much more work to be done. Okay. Okay. Who else we got? Who else we got? We have. Who else do we have? Oh yes, how can we forget? Anything new from the Hell Realm, the cherry on top? Anything new from the Hell Realm Society? Hmm? No? Okay. Lizzo in the building. How we doing, Lizzo? Lizzo. I. That's my guy. Salute to you, Lizzo. Hmm. Well, I mean, look, there isn't much from. Well, let me rephrase that. There isn't much. There isn't anything new from the flat Earth society as a whole, right? As a whole, there isn't much out there. Anything new, but but There is a guy called Fittest Flat Earther. The Fittest Flat Earther. What a name. I remember when I heard that name, right? I was like, what the fuck? Excuse my language. Fittest Flat Earther. What are we doing at what time of yo? Fittest flat earther, the biggest flat earther, the smallest flat earther. What are we doing? What? The fit listen, that name is cold. I don't care what nobody says, that name's cold. The fittest flat earther. That's a statement and a half. That's a statement. Hmm? The fittest flat earther. That means he's saying he's fitter than all of you flat earthers. You're unhealthy. Yeah? You are unhealthy. You are not the fittest flat earther, so you are unhealthy. All right? The fittest flat earther. What a name. All right. So yeah, I remember hearing that name, right? And I was like, what the okay, cool. Now, when I was like looking at some of his stuff, it's not even like flat earth stuff, is it really? It's more like debunking celebrities and clones and lookalikes and stuff that I can kind of get into, right? It's something different, right? It's something different. Most alpha flat earther, alpha male flat earther. Look at these names. Oh my god. Fittest flat earther. Most alpha male flat earther. That's crazy. But yeah, that's something I can get into, right? But it's like I remember maybe a year or two ago, there was a few people around me. They was trying to promote that stuff, right? But they didn't really come out with it, people playing doubles and face mask and you know, um, the whole face swap thing or what's really going on there, right? What's really going on there? Who's playing who? So I say that to say this. Of lately, he's been popping up on my timeline, right? And that stuff didn't really entertain me. But when he put it across to me, I was like, oh, okay, I kind of like your connections. I've seen a few people do connections with the lookalikes and playing doubles and face swaps or whatever the case may be, cloning or whatever, right? But it hasn't really been that convincing. But that flat earther guy, I was like, okay, I kind of see where you're going with this. I kind of see where you're going with this, right? So I was like, okay, cool. You got my attention for a little while. You got my attention. All right. So I thought to myself, you know what? Let's have a look as a whole. Right. Let's have a look as a whole and see what we think about, this flat earther guy. Because even the Jim Carrey story, like what happened to Jim Carrey? Like, a lot of these celebrities, they go away and they come back. And you're like, hey, what's going on? What's happening? Who are you? You don't look like the same person. You got features, but your mannerisms are different now. Some people go in, you know, literally gangster, and they come out as, like a butler. Jeffrey, they come back as Jeffrey. They go in as Tupac and come back as Jeffrey. Yes, Master Williams. Yeah, I mean they go in as Fog Life, baby, baby. Then you come out as, yes, Master Williams. What can I do for you, Master Williams? You get me? Reformed, Master Williams. Is it really reformed or is it, I don't know. Is it something else going on here? Master Williams. All right, so what's happening? What is really happening is what I'm trying to say. Who are these people? Who is Hollywood? What is Hollywood? What are celebrities? Who are celebrities? Huh? What is this place?
topic of Hollyweird, do I have the story for you? Okay, this is coming from a woman who's claiming to be the side piece of an actor who is publicly in a relationship, but he's telling her that it's not a real relationship and it's just for his public-facing persona. He's also telling her that he's 400 years old and is immortal. Before I get into the story, though, I have to read.
400 years, I think she means more like 80,000 years. And immortal sounds like things I've been talking about. Well, I'm going to let her finish her story, and I'm going to fill in the gaps like I think maybe only I can.
All that said, this woman writes me. She goes, hey, I have been seeing this actor since 2022. I have proof. Here's proof. I mean, she's in her...
But Clark, he said maybe only I can. Hold on, take him back. You're talking bossy talk. Oh, what happened? Don't want to play.
Fill in the gaps like I think maybe only I can.
All that said, this woman writes me. She goes, hey, I have been seeing this actor since...
Yeah, he said maybe only I can. Huh? Bossy talk.
2022. I have proof. Here's proof. I mean, she's in her like mid to late 20s. He's significantly older. He is also single at the time that they are meeting. Over the next couple years, they grow close. They're still talking all the time. They're still seeing each other all the time. He ends up telling her that he's falling in love with her. He also reveals personal details about himself, like that he struggles with depression and bipolar disorder.
I was on Prozac for a long time. Yep, I was on Prozac for a long time. And the one thing, like people talk about depression all the time. The difference between depression and sadness is just, you know, from happenstance, whatever happened or didn't happen for you. And depression is your body saying, fuck you, I don't want to be this character anymore.
Is honest with...
Damn. Is that how the body talks to you? Jesus Christ, Jim.
her about his relationships. He tells her that he's been hooking up off the record with an A-list singer, we'll say. And said A-list singer is also a lot younger than him. And so the person who sent this story says, oh, I didn't know that she was interested in people like you. I never saw her date anybody like you. And he says, well, she's actually not the age that she says she is. She's a lot older.
One of your biggest fans, Ariana Grande, just made her film debut in
Yes.
Wicked, and I want to know.
I haven't had a chance to see it yet, and I can't wait to see it.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
wait to see it.
Amazing.
Well, she's just extraordinary. She's an extraordinary person.
Could we ever see her make a cameo in a Sonic film?
I'd love it. I'd love it. I'd love to do anything with her. I'd love to do anything with her. She's fantastic. And I'm so happy for her.
Conversation is sort of where her relationship with him gets a little bit creepy because he starts telling her all sorts of things like, well, you know, a lot of people like me are not really our real ages like we say that we are. We're a lot older. I'm 400 years old. I've actually been a few other people in my life. As for example, I have been an old country singer that is no longer with us.
An old country singer that is no longer with us. You ever heard a country singer, George Jones? Kind of looks like somebody. That's George Jones. And that's Jim Carrey. And me, myself, and Irene, look at their butt chin in the exact same place. And just wait till I zoom out. Yeah. Oh, and look at their lips. You can hardly tell it's not the same person. Because it is. And I recently discovered that Jim was also a young Wayne Newton. Do you see it even down to the hair?
Damn. This part here, right? Hold on a second. This kind of looks like Jim to the left anyway. This part here look like Jim. Whoa. But you know who he kind of looks like also, right? When I'm just looking at the face part now, it kind of reminds me like a Justin Bieber. Who are these people, man?
Foof and that butt chin and even a pesky little scar right where that birthmark used to be on good old Wayne. See that hole? But on with the story.
Have been an old country singer that is no longer with us. And she says, well, that doesn't make sense because he was alive up until X year when you were also alive. And he says, yeah, well, in order to act human, we still have to play different roles. We have to kill off certain characters. At this point, she thinks he's messing with her. So she goes, so you're telling me you're not this person. You're telling me that you're this country singer. And he says, well, I'm kind of both in one, but I've also been other people. And he names another old actor who is no longer with us.
Another old actor. That's Dick York. Sure, that's not Jim. Old actor. That's
Hold on. How did they look like Jim though? Like they got the same expression. I've seen Jim pull this face here. We've all seen Jim pull this face here. This expression right here. Look at this. Look at the Jim. Look at Jimmy boy right there. Even down to the teeth and everything. What is going on? Do you think they just got like his DNA or I don't know something of he's just floating around there in the gene pool, in the AI gene pool? Look at this.
Dick York. Sure, that's not Jim. Good job on that one, John.
Old actor who is no longer with us. And he says, well, I'm also this person and this person who are currently still alive. And she says, well, that doesn't make sense because you have been in movies with this person and this person. He says, yeah, one of them was me and the other one was a clone. At this point,
Did you ever see my video talking about when Jim posted "No one knows me"? Well, I know you, Jim. I know you real well. And I want you to look at that nose and that nose. They're the same, right? Same nose. And that one is the same as that one. And well, there's Keanu. There's Keanu. Same noses. And well, who's this? Probably Jim, right? So then this one's going to be Jim as well. Oh, wait. No, it's Keanu.
Well, hold
this
on.
one is
No
gonna be-
way. Are you saying Jim and Kia? No way. That can't be the same people. No, 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 no. That's different people. That's different. That has to be, right? Right? It can't be the same people. No way. Nah. Not old Matrix, man. Not Matrix, man. Can it? Nah. The other guys, yeah, I can kind of see the resemblance, but not here. Not with, what's his name? Keanu. No. Mm-mm. Not this one, fittest flat earther, but the other ones, yeah, I can see it.
Jim as well. Oh, wait. No, it's Keanu. Yet they're not clones, my friends. And I'm not sure if she's lying about clones or if he, even if this is a true story, lied to her about clones. But they want you to believe in clones to hide the fact that there's a bunch of fallen angels running around. Look, Jim's taller than Keanu. And here they just switched roles. Oh, all of a sudden Keanu's taller. Sometimes
No, Keanu's taller. Okay.
they play each other. Back to the story.
doesn't make sense because you have been in movies with this person and this person. He says, yeah, one of them was me and the other one was a clone. At this point, she's hooked. She wants to know more, right? Because she's like, what is this guy going to reveal to me, whether he's lying?
But I mean, 6 foot, these guys are just like standardly 6'1s and 6s, and what's going on there? I want to be 6 foot. Like, what's going on? I want to be 6'1. Standardly, these people in America, you American folks are in your 6s, right? Land of the Nephilims.
To me or not, right? But she's like, I'm not really following. And he says, well, I can essentially shapeshift. I can become more than one person, but other people have to stand in for those roles.
All of a sudden, it went from clones to other people standing in for those roles. And that's what's actually going on. They can't even keep their lives straight. See, there is a Jim and there is a Keanu, and they play each other, but they're still shapeshifters too. Back to the story.
Little more time goes on. She's slowed down on how much she's talking to him. Obviously, she's still kind of talking to him. Hasn't seen him in a minute. He's still trying to talk to her any chance he can. She's kind of keeping him at an arm's length, though. But then it comes out that he is in a public relationship. And so she's like, that's weird. You didn't tell me you were in a relationship. And she starts to call him out on it. And he says, that's not really a real relationship. It was essentially a PR move because there have been some other headlines about him coming out. And I can't really say much more than that.
And headlines like how the entire world was talking about how he looked so different, because that's not him. That's
Yeah, hold on. Let's go back to that there. What's going on here? Because I've seen this one floating around and I thought, you know what? I'm not even going to speak on it. It's the same old stuff. But let's speak on it while it's here. I mean, what is going on here? This, to me, right? To me personally, they look completely different. That don't look like Jim to the right. The one to the left, sorry, the one to the left looks like Jim. The one to the right that don't look like Jim. Right, left looks like Jim. Right does not look like Jim. I don't know whether that's Jim after surgery, whether he got some surgery done. I don't know, but that does not look like Jim to me. To you folks, what do you folks think? I don't know. I mean, when I saw it, I thought, okay, that does not look like Jim, but I'm not gonna say anything. And I standing on that point, it doesn't seem to look like Jim to me. I don't know who this person is, but we've seen this thing with people in the entertainment system. They go away and come back, and they look completely different, right? We've seen it in the entertainment, the music industry, with rappers, Kodak Black, Gucci Man. There was another guy, I forgot his name. I mean, some of them come out and get plastic surgery. You know, I've seen a few women do that. They come out, get plastic surgery, and they look different. But is that the same for men as well? Do the men come out and get plastic surgery, or is it something different going on there? Hmm? Is it something different? Whether they go away to um, a prison or a vacation or you know a place to get help, if you know what I mean, right? A place to get help. Yes, thank you, Max Evan. Kanye West. There you go. Perfect example. Kanye West. Now, Kanye is another reason why we're here. I don't mean here tonight. I mean here overall, right? He plays a part in my theory about this world. Yeah, they all seem to come back different. They all seem to come back different. Not the same anymore, right? Not the same. What does the chat room think? Yes, thank you. Ariana Grande, exactly. And Britney, exactly. Right? Exactly. They go away, come back, and it's like, whoa, what's happened here? Who are you? Right? Completely different. It's wild. It's wild. Is this a new thing? Is this what they're encouraging now? Get surgery, change your body, or is it something else? Is it something different? Or is this the new thing getting promoted again? Because I mean, we had that era with the Kardashians, right? We had that era, everybody getting botched up and getting treatment done because of the Kardashians. Is that coming back around again? Or is it something different? These people look different. Like, what's going on?
Talking about how he looked so different because that's not him. And how he just happened to form a new relationship.
Damn, no way. That is not my man looking like the last samurai. No way you're looking like the last samurai. He's looking like the last samurai. The last shogun. This is some oriental shit going on right here. This isn't no US of A man right here. Born in the USA. He's screaming born in Hong Kong. Made in China. That's what he's saying right now. Look at him. This isn't the same man right now. He look like he's about to say made in China. Can't be Kanye. I mean, Jimmy. Look at him. Even a chick with him. Listen, if let me say this. If I didn't know this was Jimmy, right, and I just looked at this person and this Asian lady next to him, right, I would have said, hey, that's just two Asian people. I would have thought that was two Asian people. Ain't that two Asian people? Ain't that Jackie and Kim? That look like Jackie and Kim. No way that look like Jimmy. That look like Jackie and Kim. Look at that. They go away and come back different, right? Different.
Just recently. Sure, she's not talking about Jim.
The relationship is essentially to distract people from those headlines. He said, I don't know if he's a narcissist who is lying to me and just seeing what he can get away with telling me and what I'll believe, or I don't know if there's any truth to this, but he also tells her that the whole idea of celebrities having clones, they do, but it's not because they've been cloned. It's just that they use them essentially as body doubles. Any of this, can't say that any of this is factual.
Like I said, I don't know if this story is true or if it's just contrived to tell us all the truth that I've been telling people for a long time now. But there's something she's off on. It's not 400 years because they always tell us. Oh, and off on the clones thing as well. It's shapeshifters and it's masks and it's playing each other. That's why they look really bad, like bad plastic surgery sometimes, because that's not them, that's someone else playing them. There's no bad plastic surgery when you're unlimited access to money. Back to the 400 years, though. Here's Keanu.
They said there's no such thing as bad surgery when you have unlimited money. Yeah, that's true. You go to the best, get the best of the best. All right. Oh, excuse me, my manners. I should have said this from early, right? Salute to the folks that donated to me recently. I forgot to mention it earlier. I should have mentioned it earlier. I haven't seen them in the chat room yet, so I'm gonna wait until they come. Even if they don't come, I might as well just say it now. Thank you, Timeless. Appreciate that very much. And thank you to Maximus, my Croatian brother. Right? Salute to you two. Much love. I appreciate that. I didn't even ask and I received. That's love right there. That's people looking out for your boy. I love that. Much love. Lay low. 420 for you folks. And salute to the grand old chat room over here. I see some new folks in the building with us this evening again. See AJ. What's happening, AJ? How we doing? Salute to you. Mr. Infinity in the building. Salutes. Mary in the building with us. Salutes. Much love, man. Good to see you folks. Good to see you folks.
Which is actually Jim
Top Cat, what's happening? Big up to you.
playing Keanu in this instance, talking about a comic book he's making.
And I was talking to them. They were talking to me. I mean, I was like, they said, do you have any ideas? And I said,
We got CC with us. What's happening, twin? Much love. Big up to you. Good stuff. AI in the building, hidden hand. Greater light. Much love to you. Blessings always. Greater light. You already know. Much love.
yeah, I have this idea, this guy who could punch through people's chests and rip their arms out. And, who was born 80,000 years ago. And they kind of went, yeah, the character, Berserker, looks just like you. Did you say make him look like me? Was that part of the directive?
Why?
Okay.
Why?
But to be fair, I'm really right for the role. You sure are. Almost like typecasted. I'm like really right for it. How mad would you?
Yeah, seeing some of the roles that Keanu has played. Of course, all this for entertainment purposes. I don't think there's a bunch of fallen angels running around getting us to worship them as false idols instead of our Heavenly Father. No, that's ridiculous. Entertainment only, people. Just like she definitely wasn't talking about Jim Carrey in this video. Have a lovely day.
My wife said, if you win, we'll fly to Asia. If I win...
Your wife didn't say that. That's Cap. He's caffeine. Your wife didn't say none of that, Mr. AI. Stop it. Hey, Glyph in the building. What's happening? Arts Kawhi in the building. Salutes. Big up to the folks in the building, man. Hey, it is nuts though. I mean, who's playing who? Who's a clone? Who is real? What is real? I don't know what is going on out here. Hollywood is playing some different type of tricks on us. Mm-hmm. There's the next one he had up there. Where is it gone? Let's have a look at this one. Fittest flat earther. Bring your best. What do you have for us?
They are not who you think they are. They aren't the 13 bloodline families. They aren't the banking families. They're not even Vanguard or BlackRock. They are the fallen angels. They're here. They're amongst us. They always have been. They have just gotten smarter, where we've gotten dumber, where they used to force us to worship them. This is King Akhenaten. Well, now they just deceive us into willingly worshiping them. And yeah, you might not worship this guy, but I guarantee you some have worshiped her and probably still think she's dead. That's Greek god Artemis, also known as Diana, who she was supposedly named after. And I guarantee you some of you have probably worshipped
Damn.
that guy. And that's a 3,000-year-old statue of another king. And speaking
Yeah, but who was that king though? What's the name of this king? Anybody know the name of this king? What's the name of this king right here? Got the heart on his thing. Look at that. You already know what this is. I showed you what this is. He's got the heart in the globe, right? It's got a casing on it. Look at that. That heart's got a dome on it. Like it's showing you it's a part of the globe. Right? Look at that heart. Got a dome on that top right there. But yeah, what king was this? What king was this? They always give it away by their headrests, right? Their headrest gives it away. But yeah, hold on. Let's go back a second. Diana, right? Okay. Back to the moon god. Goddess, rather. Who was the other one? This one. Obama. Akhenaten. Aten's reign. Aten's reign. Obama's reign. How long did Obama reign in the presidency for? How many years was it? Was it like 10, 9 years or something? Aten's reign. Aten's reign. Aten's rings. Rings of Aten. Okay.
worshiping them. And yeah, you might not worship this guy, but I guarantee you some have worshipped her and probably still think she's dead. That's Greek god Artemis, also known as Diana, who she was supposedly named after. And I guarantee you some of you have probably worshipped that guy. And that's a 3,000-year-old statue of another king. And speaking of kings, that's King David, but they don't live like you and I. Their laws of aging and not shapeshifting don't apply to them because they're fallen angels. They're spiritual beings trapped here in earth for wanting to be worshiped like the Most High. Lucifer, the son of the morning, wanted to ascend higher than the Most High. And well, he was banished and convinced a whole lot of his angels to come down here with him. Angels that the book of Enoch describes as stars, especially fallen ones. You know, stars like the ones that a lot of us worship. You know who the Statue of Liberty actually is, right? Right? And you've seen what the Statue of Liberty's
Ah, nah, look at that. They got the Statue of Liberty looking like Elvis. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Damn, look at that. Elvis as the Statue of Liberty. I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. Looking like Trump on this one, though. This one right here. Look at that Trump. Elvis. It's wild. And you know, even when I think about it, right? Little, excuse me. The little connection. What I thought about is like you know, you have L, and then you have Viz, like the vision, right? So L's vision, L's eye, L's vision, right? L's vision.
Face once looked like. Funny how Lucifer wanted to be worshipped like God. And there's a 300-foot statue of Lucifer in the NYC. And a whole lot of people worshipped that guy. You know who else a whole lot of people worship? Yeah, that guy.
There he is. That's the guy right there. That's the vision. Donald's vision. L's vision. This guy just looks like something awful. He's got those eyes. Look at that. Uh-oh, we seeing those eyes. Hold on. We seeing those eyes. Where we seeing those eyes? Let's have a look. Oh. Seeing those eyes. Those evil eyes. Oh, that's an evil man right there. We know evil eyes when we see them, folks, right? Discernment. Where's our discernment at? Huh? Look at the evil eyes, my Lord. We know discernment when we see it, right, folks? Put a one in the chat if you think these eyes are creepy. Oh my Lord. Look at the creepy eyes. Oh Lord, what is happening here? Discernment. Oh Lord, discernment. Oh my God, look at the creepy eyes. Look at the creepy eyes, folks. Back to the show.
AKA Lucifer.
Yeah, it's like a frog. Like a frog eyes. If this was a galaxy, it'd be the frog galaxy, right? Frog eyes.
You see, they've gotten smarter. Where they used to force us to worship them, now they've deceived us into willingly worshiping them. And they shapeshift through the generations. King David, Alexander the Great. King David.
Hold on a second here, my friend. Hey, fittest flat earther, what are you? What? Look at this. Look at that. Hold on. What is going on here? Who's who? Who's playing who right here? Huh? What? Huh? Look at the nose and everything. Look at the structure. Look at it. This is crazy right now. Hey, fittest flat earther, you're showing me something. Look at this.
Alexander the Great. Alexander the
What? Look at that.
Great.
Look at that. Down to the marks. What's going on here? Yo, fittest flat earther, you're killing it right now. What's going on here? Huh? What's going on here? This is kind of creepy. I need a 420 right now. This is, hey, you're creeping me out, bro. You're creeping me out. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the? This is crazy right now. Look at the box. Look at the box. What is this? This is wild right now. Oh man. Is this shit written? Is the script real? What is this?
Baron. What a coincidence that that statue would have his exact marks. They're shapeshifters.
Look at that.
Age doesn't apply to them. But of course, all this for entertainment purposes. I'm sure President McKinley looks exact.
No way. No, 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 no. You cannot tell me that don't look like the man. That look like the man. Jesus Christ.
Like,
Look. What are you doing? Wow. That's a good, I like that one. That's a good resemblance right there. It's good. That's good.
someone a lot of us have worshipped in the movie Dumb and Dumber, just from coincidence. It's coincidence they look so much alike and have that.
Oh, that's cold. That is cold. That is cold. I don't know how they're pulling it off, but I don't know what come first. Who came first? Who are these people? Is it a mask? Is it like a code, a DNA code, or it, like Okay, I know this might sound crazy, right? But do you think the past was pre-recorded and then put out there with these same actors somehow? I don't know. I know it sounds crazy, right? And yeah, but how do these actors look like these people that's meant to have come before us? This seems like a live recording, previous record. Like, this shit is crazy.
That exact mark right there on both of their faces. I'm a satire account. I don't really care at all about liberating humanity from the enslavement we've been under for millennia.
Nah, down to the marks on the face. Come on, man. Come on. What is going on here? This shit is creepy as I need a 420 again, quick. He's got even the marks down to the point, like, you can't even say, nah, there's nothing there. Because there's something there. He's showing you, he's connecting dots, right? This is what I mean by connecting dots. Like, he's showing and telling. I mean, whether it's true or not, there's a connection there. just the this is crazy. Oh man, that's nuts.
Yeah. And I'm sure this president looking exactly like Alec Baldwin.
Mm-mm. Nah, please don't tell me you got another one. Another one? Another one. Alex, you know. Let me see. Show me some similarities. Show me.
In the book of Enoch, referring to stars as fallen angels is, again, just a coincidence. Just like it's a coincidence that Larry Hagman has a star. And Larry Hagman has the exact same butt chin and chin scar and lips and nose and forehead wrinkles and hairline as Tom Brady, who is
Tom Brady, you know. I was looking at the guy thinking, I know that guy. I know the face, but I didn't know the name. When he said Tom Brady, I was like, that's who it is. Damn. All these people look alike. All these people, look at them. This is fucking mad. Oh, Lord, help us.
chin and chin scar and lips and nose and forehead wrinkles and hairline as Tom Brady, who is referred to as a star, a star, a star, is in a card with a star, is holding a star. When did I mention that Larry Hagman, who has a star, also has the exact same 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 exact mark?
Damn, exact mark. I wonder if this is what they mean by mark of the beast. Like most of these, like they got their marks as the same, people before them. Sometimes I question certain things, like even with this the slave concept, who really are the slaves? Is it us or is it them? They gotta keep up this charades, right? They gotta keep up this charades. And then come to find out the only reason why some of these people seem like they are telling the truth, right? You get some of these so-called actors come out here and they start talking about Illuminati or Freemasons, and you're like, oh yeah, they're on our side because they're telling the truth. They're telling the truth. They've all done it before. Cat Williams done it recently. Jim Carrey's done it sometime. Dave Chappelle's done it sometime. Right? They all come out and when it's their time and they say something, right? But you got to remember, they always go back. They always go back. Now, that is a strategy what they're using. It's almost like a negotiation strategy, right? It seems like they are really rebelling, but they're just negotiating for more money or something with the higher powers, right? Because they seem to skyrocket after that. Like, hey, yeah, you done your thing. Yeah. Here's 60 mil. Here's 120 mil. Right? They seem to come back. They need the money, is what I'm trying to say. So they negotiate with them. So, all right, you don't think I'm worth that? Watch this. I'm gonna show you what I'm worth. Then they go out there and they spill a little bit of the beans, right? They spill a little bit of the beans. And they're like, fuck, that was close. All right, pay the man, give him what he wants. He might go off the rail next time. Give him what he wants, quick. And there you go. They come back because they want the money and they put them in different roles. But how long has this been going on for? What is it? Is it a machine? Are these people machine? What, I mean, time itself, right? The concept of time. Just that part there. Once you eliminate that part or try to figure it out somehow to make it make sense, then all of these things, they would fall into place. But at this moment, time is the weapon that divides us right now. Time. That's why some of this shit don't make sense to us. Even though, look, there's connections. He's showing us connection, right? Dots in hair and face marks. I like these little things, right? You can question it. It will take you down a rabbit hole, right? But then the only thing you'll bump into is time. Oh, there's a time frame. So yeah, it can't be them because they wasn't born this time. They wasn't around this era, right? Time is the enemy. We need to figure that out first, and then things will fall into place.
As Tom Brady referred to as a star, right in the exact same spot on their cheek. Like I said, all for entertainment purposes. I don't really think they is the fallen angels who are here deceiving humanity into worshiping them over the Most High. No, that's ridiculous. I live on a globe. I'm evolved from a monkey, and I exploded out of a big bang out of nothingness. Entertainment only, people.
Hello there. Hope you're very well.
Nothingness. Nah, we ain't buying that. No way. Big Bang Theory. No way. I used to watch that shit though. That shit was hilarious. The Big Bang Theory. Sheldon and those boys. Sheldon was bloody hilarious. You know what? I didn't even understand the Big Bang Theory. That little funny thing, right? Until one day I had nothing to do. I was bored. I was sitting down. So I thought, you know what? Let me see what this is about. I was like, this guy's actually funny. He's smart and he's just funny. So I fell in love with the Big Bang Theory. Sheldon. Chair Sheldon. Yeah, who are these people? Who are these people? Are they playing a role? Are they playing characters? Is it a stage? Is it a stage? What is going on? Everyone seems to be like having a double out there. There's a double for somebody out there, right? If you're in Hollywood or a celebrity, for some strange reason, there's someone that looks like you, that maybe have been of royal lineage or, whether you're even a criminal, for crying out loud. There's criminals that look like celebrities. Mm. So what is going on? And that's only the tip of the iceberg. Only the tip.
Do you ever see the video I did proving that the King of Pop faked his death? Well, that was 2 years ago, and I've been hunting.
I heard about that one. Michael being Dave. I don't know about that. How badly was he damaged for him to, you know, disguise himself like this? Or is this how he really looked after the incident? I don't know. But the accident, it probably caused a lot of damage. I don't know how much or how bad was the damage, but after that, apparently he wasn't himself. What do they mean by that? Do they mean he wasn't himself in a sense of they replaced him, or he wasn't himself in confidence, being Mike anymore? Which one is it? You never know with Hollywood, right? You never know. But this character, Dave, he sounds a lot like Mike. Well, not a lot, but a bit like Mike. He did sound a bit like Mike. Wanna be like Mike. Pow! Yeah, so I don't know. Dave, Mike, Dave. Is there something there? I don't know. Let's hear from the flat earther.
For him ever since. And well, but for those of you who haven't seen this video, I'm going to catch you up. And then, well, you'll see. Why don't we start at the end? Have you ever seen this video of the coroner's van that supposedly had Michael Jackson's body in it that didn't know it was being filmed? This guy thought he was going to capture them wheeling him out, and instead, he captured this.
Damn, he captured something else. Somebody hopping out the back of the van. Did you see that? Hold on a second. Look, okay, so the door opened. He opened the door. All right, look at that. This is where Michael was apparently in this ambulance, right? In the back of the ambulance van, pronounced dead. Right, pronounced dead. And then look.
Instead, he captured this.
One person walks out the back. One person walks out the back. What the hell? Hold on a second.
He captured this.
All that little movement, you see, just from there to there, that little movement, to me, that looked like Michael. Just that little movement. If you know Michael's movement, like if you've watched Michael, you're a Michael fan. I'll put it out there. I was a Michael fan. I grew up on Michael. Right. That little movement from there to there looked like Michael.
To capture them wheeling him out, and instead, he captured this. Now, I was very skeptical when I first saw this, so I had to do what I do, and I did my investigative work.
Ah, shit, he's doing his work. Salute to that. 420, he's doing his work.
127602. Remember that number. So what I did is I went and I scoured the internet, and I found actual news footage of a helicopter filming the body of Michael Jackson going into a coroner's van. And you'll never guess what I found. Let's take a look at that number. Do we remember? 127602. And just in case your memory is not good, helicopter garage 127602. And while knowing he was out,
Ah, shit. This guy ain't missing. What's he do? Hey, he's on stuff right now. He's on stuff right now. Okay.
Garage 127602. And while knowing he was out there somewhere and always keeping an eye out, very recently I couldn't help but notice how similarly he danced to Bruno Mars.
No, oh Lord, not Bruno Mars. Ah, not my Mars. Hey, Mars, you know. Come on. Mars. Damn. Bruno. I mean, it's not a bad thing, in a sense. If it is Michael, you're alive. You're not dead. Hallelujah. Lay low. Go Michael. Go Michael. Go Michael. Go Bruno. Go Bruno. Go Michael. Hey, go Michael. Hey, go Bruno. Go. What's it? Hey, code.
That's probably just it, right? It's just a similar.
Yeah, no, take that. Take that.
Bruno Mars.
Hey. Chee. Go Bruno. Go Michael. Go Michael. Go Bruno.
That's probably just it, right? It's just a similar dance style that they're both doing. I mean, they hardly look alike. I mean, for sure, we didn't just push their heads together. Maybe if we give it the old symmetry test. And other than that eyebrow, it's a pretty dead match. Even those chins seem to be pretty exact. But I don't really like to speculate. So I find things. I find similarities in people that necessarily shouldn't be there across numerous marks, even smaller ones that you can hardly see that are right there that also match those two.
He's killing it. Come on, man. Oh, man. Well, okay, hold on. Listen, what's your name? Fittest Flat Earther. Listen to me carefully, right? I want you to get this message. Please, please listen to me. Do a 2-pack one, right? Do a 2-pack one, because apparently he's still alive. Right? I've seen a few of them floating out there. They think 2-pack's some rapper. I don't know if it's true or not, but I want you to do one. You may have done it already. I might have to have a look. Who knows? But yeah, do a 2-pack one, please.
Two, those are hard to see, but trust me, there are many more. Michael Bruno. But I really wanted to prove this one. I wanted to leave no doubt. So I took another look and I found what seemed to be two very similar markings. I would say scars right there and there.
And you know what's wild? Hold on. To me, right, I was looking at his eyebrow. There looks like there's an M in his eyebrow or something, and I can see like the same thing over here as well. Like the M here again. Right?
And there's more. Stick around, especially if you're skeptical. Let's go to that very pronounced little hole there. And boy, it sure seems to be right there as well. You see that? There's a very similar matching hole. But again, there's more. Let me get out of the way and come down here. Two very pronounced ones. See those two? Well, yeah, you can't just leave those because those are very obvious. So you need to shapeshift them away or get some touch up. There's one, and there's two in the exact same spot in relation to the eye. So now that makes what? 7? 7 of the exact same markings on top of the exact same dancing and top of the exact same facial symmetry. Sure, it's a coincidence. Oh, and thanks to my good friend Josh Stone here on the ShmooTube, who you should go follow. We figured some other things out too that aren't going to be for everyone, but follow along. Because if Bruno was Michael, do you know who Michael was married to? Elvis's daughter. Elvis's daughter. And I couldn't help but notice how much Elvis looked an awful lot like this statue of Mars, the Roman.
Yo! Hey! Elvis and Mars. What? What? That's crazy. Look at that. Oh man. That shit is wild. Mars. It's the picture of Elvis that is kind of uncanny. Like it's like, what the hell? Very canning. Like, oh.
Roman god Mars, and his daughter is married to Bruno Mars. But there's more. Because if Michael is
I've
married
never seen that picture of Elvis before. Why does Elvis look like this? Elvis looks like he should be on YouTube like a flat earther or something. He looks like a flat earther. Look at him wearing that hat. Yeah, he looks like a flat earther or something. Jesus Christ. Elvis the Flat Earther.
To Bruno Mars, but there's more. Because if Michael can fake his death and come back as someone else, don't you think maybe Elvis can? And if you've seen my videos, I've proven it over and over again. Now, hold on. If Elvis is Abaddon, but also Mars, which we all know is associated with the color red, and we know this guy's affinity for red, but there's more because they always tell us. They always tell us.
Yeah? What? What? Hold on. MAGA goes to Mars. Ah, where's this? What? Look at that. Trump Tower on the top of Mars. Look at that. Jeez. That's like the the Dark Tower, right? We know Trump is a dark man, so that would represent the Dark Tower. The Dark Tower, right? Look at that. MAGA goes to Mars. I've never heard of that. Even the presidency, what?
Tell us.
Hold on, what did Master Universe?
But there's more because they
Trump wants to give Master Universe.
always.
What? What do you mean Trump wants to give Musk the universe? What do you mean by that? What do you exactly mean by that?
Tell us. They always tell us.
There goes to Mars. See what the Lego, the Lego as well. Yeah, that's the lasers with the lights. Who's this again? Oh, that's the presidents.
Us. And they are not who you think they are. They've been here since the dawn of Earth. That's a 3,000-year-old statue. That's multi-millennia-year-old statue, as is that. And that's the original statue of Liberty Face. And I'm just a satire account here for your entertainment purposes. I don't really think there are fallen angels here in Earth with us, deceiving us in every way possible, convincing you to worship them instead of the Most High. No, that's ridiculous stuff. Stuff of legend and fantasy, people. Entertainment only.
I moved from Tokyo to Manchester.
Entertainment only. It's wild, man. I don't know what to think. I mean, Hollywood. Of lately, we've been saying Hollywood is there for a reason, right? It's there for a reason. They're showing us something. They show me the eye. They show me the lens. They've been telling me about the nucleus. They're telling me about the reflection. And you know what else they've been talking about? Or not even talking about, it's in their movies, right? Lots of cloning and things of that nature. Is this what we see with Hollywood? Is it clones? Or is it different masks? Is it updated masks? How many people run Hollywood? How many actors do they truly have? It is crazy to me. It may not be true, and it may be true. Who knows? Who knows, bro? That stuff is very, very entertaining, I must say. I must say.
So you think you know your conspiracies, do you? Well, let's play a little game. I got some things in my pocket, and I'm going to
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You want to play a game? Okay.
give you clues, and let's see if you can guess them. We'll start easy. Here are your clues. NASA, CGI, curvature, fake. You ready? You got to guess? Let me reach in my pocket. Oh, did you guess the globe? Did you guess the globe? Good job. All right, conspiracy number 2. Purple, rain, David Blaine. Got any guesses? How about this? Fake death. Let me reach in and see what we got. Oh, it's Prince and David Blaine, who he became.
What? Hold
Oh,
on.
it's
What?
Prince.
Prince and David Blake? Nah, I can't see that one. Nah, you're reaching. You're reaching on this one. I can't. Oh, nah, you're reaching. You're reaching. You're reaching, my man. You're reaching. Hmm? David Blaine, David Blaine, David Blaine, David Blaine. Nah, uh-uh. I can't see it. I can't see it.
And David Blaine, who he became. Here's one of my favorites. Hiding in plain sight. Terrain. Biblical. Mountainous. You got it yet? How about giants? Yeah,
Ah, well, the giant, that's a different subject. That's a different subject. I mean, yeah. Micro to macro, yeah, definitely. I can definitely see that. I mean, even with these pictures, I can kind of see like a silhouette, the outline of faces. Even this one right here. Mouth, nose, eyes, same hair. Mouth, nose, eyes, I think hair, same hair, nose, mouth, eyes. But yeah, it looks like it, but it could also be the pareidolia. All right, keep that in mind. But it does look like it.
giants, my friends. They hide. They're the mountains. Don't believe it? Let's flip this picture around. How about now? Do you see him now?
Oh,
My brother-in-law even took one of those pictures, and I
yeah, I kind of see it. 1, 2, and 3. This one kind of not so much, but these two, 3, or maybe even these two rather. These two, but this one especially. Wow, this one right here. Look at that one. This one right here, and this one's not too bad. It kind of looks like him. It kind of looks like you, fittest flat earther. Like this one here. Looks like a face, most definite.
verified all of them to be real. Let's try another along those same lines. Here are your clues. Fire, scales, mythical. You got it? I think you got this one. Let me reach in. Yeah, that's a
What? No way. Look at that. No to the freaking way. That looks mean, whatever that is. It's got a mouth, it's got the eyes, it's got a little horn on top. That look like a dinosaur. Some sleeping dinosaur. Wowzers. Look at that. Look at that. There's a fire in its eye. Like there's a fire in there or something. That looks nice. I'm gonna 420 that. Where is that? Anybody know where this is? That looks crazy.
Mountain range in Egypt.
Ah, in Egypt, see? Ooh, Egypt. And you know what's wild? Because check this out. I mean, Egypt, I remember on one of my first videos, right? We were talking about things in Egypt. I found one of my first macro beasts. I found a giant well, right? A giant well. Well, to me, it looks like a well, right? But the location of it seems to be in the wells of the valley or valley of wells, right? And there's a big thing that looks like a well. That blew my mind away, right? That blew my mind away. I wonder if I have it. Give me a second. Let me show you what I mean. Excuse me. Oh no, I'll have to find that. Forget that. That's too much. That's too much. I got it somewhere. If you see my work, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we'll do that another time. Where the Valley of the Wells, right? We'll look into that next time.
Sure, dragons didn't exist and dinosaurs did. Here's a good one for you good old boys out there. Race cars. And number 3, I faked my death and became Morgan Wallen. You know this one? Have you seen this one? Oh, Dale Earnhardt. Yeah, he faked his death and became Morgan Wallen. Here's one that might disappoint some of you. Here are your clues. Outer space, UFOs, galaxies, planets. You know this one? Yeah, it's aliens. They're not real. They want you to think they're real so you don't believe in the angelic realm, in the Heavenly Father. Next one, I faked my death and I assumed a new role, but then acted in a movie as my old role, and no one was the wiser. Got anything? How about now? Yeah, if you don't see how J-Lo and Selena are the same people.
What? What? J-Lo and Selena? No, I can't see that. For real? Hmm. Nah, can't see it. Can't see it.
Yeah, if you don't see how J-Lo and Selena are the same people, well, go look up the video I did. It's undeniable. I love the duality of this one. I sang about songs of freedom, but then spent 20 years in jail. Ringing a bell? No. How about Bob Marley and how he became Nelson Mandela?
What?
They love their duality
Nah.
and how he became Nelson.
No way. No. What? Nah, I can't see it. Is it? Nah. Nah, you're having me right now. No way. Bob was my guy, man. Even though I know he was probably on the other team, but this shit right here, not Nelson. Surely you can find somebody else. Not I don't know. You might be right. I don't know. You might be right, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Okay.
Mandela. They love their duality. Funny how the timing of Nelson Mandela in jail lined up perfectly with Bob Marley's stretch of music. Right up until he died, and then, oh, Nelson Mandela is let free. How amazingly coincidental. I mean, come on, people. You can hardly even tell that bottom right one are two different people. Stop shaking. There it is. All right, last few here. Hope you've been keeping score. I look like a pool light shimmering in water. I'm much closer than they tell you. You got it? That's kind of an easy one if you're awake at all. How about stars? Oh, do you notice how there's little dog faces in there too? Yeah, that's the dog star, Sirius. You should look my videos up on those too. Here's one of my favorites. Torch, apple, crown. You guessing the Statue of Liberty? Well, you were close. It's actually the statue of Lucifer. If you haven't figured out that the big 300-foot statue in the NYC is actually Lucifer.
Okay, let's have a look. Lucifer. Uh-oh. Liberty's foot, Lucifer's foot, okay, Lucifer's face, Lucifer's feet, okay.
You should look that one up too. Okay, last but not least, I hide in plain sight. So much so that most people don't even know I'm there. I'm the real reason that rainbows curve and gas pressure exists. You guess it?
So riddle me this then. What makes, if you're going to say your firmament, right, makes rainbows curve, check, here he. Here he. Yeah, the flat earthers, I mean, that same thing always, right? Rainbow. Then they say dome. This is why it curves, because the dome, right? But what about the 360 rainbows, the complete rainbows in a circle? Is the dome doing that? Is the dome making a complete sphere when we see the rainbows in a complete 360? Can a dome create a 360? Hmm? I don't know.
And if you still think that you're an evolved chimp spinning on a ball right now and endless space is above you and not an enclosed, beautiful firmament, well, you should start there because it's scientifically provable if you just research curvature and research how the stars are repeated over and over and over again year after year, even though they tell us we're hurling through endless space, never to return to the exact same place and moving in 8 different motions, all in different directions. Yeah. It opens your mind to the rest of what I'm talking about. Of course, all this for entertainment purposes. I don't really think people fake their deaths and become other people, or the dragons are real and there's a firmament above our head. Nah, that's ridiculous conspiracy stuff. Entertainment only.
Your last.
Yeah, entertainment only. Oh man. I don't know what to think when it comes to these, you know, cloning stuff, face swaps. I mean, they've been showing us for a long time in these movies. Is it something they're really doing behind the scenes? Even with, what's his name? Jeffrey Epstein. Apparently he was into that type of stuff. Cloning, mixing, splicing. That shit, it's just crazy. I don't know what's going on. They're trying to figure out something obviously. Right? Mixing stuff. It's like a petri dish experiment. Like being in the lens, eh? Mm-mm. Yeah, grand old chat room. What is new? What is new out there? World's going crazy. World's going crazy. Have a look at this. Listen, even if this was a sport, right? I don't think you'll catch me or letting somebody throw an axe to my head, right? For a sport, not even for a bloody sport. Look at this. Can you hear the clang clong? That's an axe getting thrown to your head. Jesus Christ. Mental. Yo. Uh-uh. We won't play those games around here. No way you're throwing axes to my face. Mm-mm. That shit is crazy. But yes, moving on swiftly, real quick. Where was we? No, we weren't there. Blah, blah, blah. Where was we again? Over there. I'll take a look at this.
Y'all seen the video? Have y'all seen the video of the lady who found that there's a secret house under her house in her basement? And that's not even the catch. The catch is since she's moved in, she's been smelling like something rotten in her house. And she's been cleaning, fabulosoing, putting stuff down the.
Look at that. Another house under your house. Fascinating. Who lived there? What is this place? Look how deep it goes. There's been a few findings like this, especially in the Middle East and Turkey and places like this. They knock down walls. There's cities behind the walls. You knock down one wall and you find a city. Strange, right? Strange. What is this place? It's really got the structure of like a honeycomb, right? You knock down one place and you find a wall. Very fascinating.
Drain everything trying to get the smell out. Nothing was working. So then she got some plumbers in, and the plumbers found like a secret entrance behind two walls. Like the wall was set up so you couldn't go through it, and they found out there's a whole house in her basement. Have y'all seen the video of the lady who found that?
Yeah, that's us building on top of, civilizations that was there before us, it seems. That shit is wild. Wild, wild, wild. Grand old chat room. How we doing out there? How we doing out there? Good stuff, good stuff. Salute to you people. But yeah, I won't even keep you any longer. I know you got places to be, things to do. You probably got work. I got work in a few hours, so I won't even keep you any longer, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you folks for coming out. Well, unless you folks got anything new for me. All right, you got anything new for your boy? I like new stuff. All right, I like new stuff, is what I'm trying to say. Seems like the fittest flat earther gave us some new stuff. Clones. Who's playing who? Who is who? Mm. So yeah. Till next time then, I suppose, right? Till next time. Grand old chat room. Stay blessed. Have a grand old day. And look after yourself. Love overall. Oh yeah, and by the way, my email seems to be full, right? Apparently I'm getting messages, but I can't see messages coming through. So something's happening. I've been clearing and clearing, but just give me time. Have to buy some more data or something, right? So yeah, bear with me. We'll get there soon, right? Grand old chat room. Look after yourself. Love overall and lay low. Appreciate you. And thanks to once again to the people who donated, right? Maximus, my Croatian brother, and who was the other person again? Timeless. Thank you. Appreciate you, Timeless, and appreciate you, Max. Much love. Lay low. London.